Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss a major, important and very confusing looking topic called literary criticism. But don't worry, I will make it very simple and very easy and anybody can understand it. Our topic today is that I have already told you, that is what is literary criticism. Many students feel scared when they hear the word criticism. They think it means finding faults. But let me tell you clearly, literary criticism is not about blaming or finding mistakes. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand what literary criticism is, why we study it, and how it helps us to understand literature better. So relax, start from zero, and let's begin. Before start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for a more easy explanations of English literature. Okay, let's start now. First one, what is literary criticism? So first of all, we want to know that, like me, many people, many youngsters, youth, they want to know what is literary criticism. Literary criticism is the study, analysis, interpretation, and evaluation of a literature. In very simple words, literary criticism means explaining a literary work in a deeper way. When we read a poem, play, or a novel, we ask questions like, what is the writer trying to say? What is the theme? Why is the language used in this way? What is the message or meaning? That process is called literary criticism. So remember, literary criticism means thinking deeply about literature. Next, that is second one. What literary criticism is not? Literary criticism is not? So there is one more question. Now let me clear one big confusion. Literary criticism does not mean finding faults, saying a work is a bad, insulting the writer. It is not that. Literary criticism means, I have already told you that, understanding a literature deeply, interpreting it, appreciating it, and explaining it fully. For example, if someone says, this poem shows the poet's sadness and loneliness through natural imagery, that means criticism, not complaining. It is not doubting. Actually, it is interpreting it. It is explaining it. It is evaluating the art of a work written by a writer. So always remember, criticism, explanation, not a condemnation. Meaning of literary criticism. Let us understand the meaning more clearly. The word criticism comes from the Greek word kritikos, which means to judge or to evaluate. So, literary criticism means judging a literary work, evaluating its ideas, themes, language, and structure. It helps us answer questions like, is the work effective? How does it create meaning? Why is it important? So, next, why do we study literary criticism? There is one more question is before you. Now, students often ask me, and often they have this doubt, why do we study literary criticism? There are many reasons. The first one, better understanding. It helps us understand poems, plays, and novels more clearly. Second, multiple meanings. One text can have many meanings. Criticism helps us see different interpretations. Third point, critical thinking. It improves our thinking and analytical skills. And fourth one, appreciation of literature. We enjoy literature more when we understand it deeply. Fifth point, academic purpose. Literary criticism is a very important for exams, research, higher studies. So, criticism is like a tool that helps us unlock the hidden mystery and meaning of a literature. Next, what does a literary critic do? A literary critic reads a literary text carefully, analyze its theme, characters, style, and language, interprets the meaning, evaluate its importance. For example, critic may say, this novel highlights social injustice and class struggle. That explanation is literary criticism. Next point, literature versus literary criticism. Now, let's understand the relationship as well as why it is really adverse to literature. Literature is a creative work such like poems, plays and novels. Literary criticism explains, analysis, it gives explanations and interprets those works. So you can remember it like this: literature means what is written, what the work of art is written. Criticism means how we understand what is already written. Both go in hand, which both literature and literary criticism. So now there are some simple examples to understand literary criticism better. Let me give you a very simple example. Poem line: the woods are lovely, dark, and deep. Literary criticism will ask, what do woods symbolize? Is the poet talking about or only about nature, or about escape, loneliness, or temptation? This deeper explanation is a literary criticism. Now, importance of literary criticism. Let us quickly list its importance. Helps interpret literature, it develops analytical skills, encourages independent thinking, deepens appreciation of text, essential for literature students. So, without criticism, literature remains surface level. And some important key points. What is there in this literary criticism? I am going to sum it up. Literary criticism means analysis and interpretation of a literature. That thing you should keep in your mind. This point is very important. And second one, it is not fault finding. It helps us understanding deeper meanings. It improves thinking and appreciation. Literature and criticism are closely connected. Whenever you read a poem or a novel, ask yourself a questions. What does it mean? Why is it written this way? What message does it give us? So, this is all about literary criticism. So, friend, now I am going to conclude this video. I hope you feel confident and say literary criticism is actually easy. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Comments below if you really need, if you really want. Which topic should I explain you next? Whether is it literary theory or types of criticism or schools of criticism? In the next video, we will move step by step into other categories of literary criticism. That may be again from zero. Thank you for watching and see you in the next class. Thank you once again.